Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time...
How can I help you?
Yeah, see this guy, all he has is apple, cucumber, fish, old cheese, plum, and potatoes. None of that
I heard
are what I'm
human
looking
women
for.
sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to puff up.
Fancy taking on a dwarf?
Oh, this guy arm wrestles. Okay, why not? I'm gonna bet him 15 orens.
That witcher. Who's he?
He travels the lands, killing monsters for coin.
Go.
Those glistening eyes.
Sorcerers mutated him when he was young.
Is this what it has to be?
Boosh. What
You're
did you miss?
tough as Mahakam and steel. The prize money is yours.
Well, Doc, just a little while ago we saw a succubus.
You know,
We're gonna hopefully see her again,
see something.
but we have to find evidence that this other guy killed the men in town instead of the succubus.
Very true.
Otherwise, we'll have to kill the
Sets
succubus.
my teeth on edge.
Hello.
Geralt, first throat of the Witcher's Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarplin tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart.
Wow.
Any idea where I can play dice around here?
Try the blacksmith's helper.
I wanted to talk to you about the Free State of Vergen. We haven't had the occasion somehow.
True.
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
Are you asking me if I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful?
Both.
Saska's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf, and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the biggest potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades,
If they win.
even if they don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
The Kingslayer's trail has gone cold. Have you heard anything?
No one could sneak into Bergen. We watch day and night. Anyway, who would they come for here? Stennis? Why so keen on capturing the assassin of kings?
Whoa, name drop. That was a game name drop. Hey, Sapling Kid, welcome back. The whole band's back together now. Doc's back, Slastic's back, Sapling Kid's back. We're all back. Everyone's back.
Letho is guilty of 2 regicides. I want to know why he did it. Or rather, for
What's the difference?
whom. Witchers don't step into political quagmires for no reason.
Every king has so much shite under his collar that taking a knife to his throat is always justified.
I don't care for the principles that govern the world, but I have yet to hear any better ideas. Murdering kings solves nothing. Quite the contrary.
That's right, Sapling. The dream team is back together.
Yorvith seems to have changed. Have you noticed?
How? Has his arse grown fatter in Saskia's keep?
An elf who was the greatest foe of humans will now fight for their freedom. Doesn't that surprise you?
Only harpies don't change their minds. I'm no expert on elves, but as I see it, he's got a stiffy for Saskia.
Oh, man.
Yorvith?
He stood all gentle as a lamb in council, stealing glances at her tits. When she spoke to him, he looked as happy as a fool whittling a wooden toy.
Yeah, I don't know if Heavy D was ever in the channel tonight, but I'm pretty sure Ash and DK left. Ashley popped in for just a couple minutes. Now she's gone. And DK, he was here for a while, but he probably left too.
Bergen seems like an ancient town. Do you know its history?
It's one of the mining colonies Mahakam established. There were lots of them just 500 years ago. Now they're mostly in ruins. It was the first town where dwarves and humans began working side by side. For the past 3 years, it's been a symbol of our common death.
Can I arm wrestle him?
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Look, another one. You let one human in, and in no time, you've got a swarm.
Wrestling, wrestling, wrestling.
As they are. I heard human
Oh,
women
keep it
sit
balanced, keep it
straight
balanced.
and has their bellies to offer.
Whoosh.
Your hand's like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on. They'll be surprised.
All right. So,
Don't be afraid of him!
let's punch some dudes. How do we punch some dudes?
Since when do noblemen fight peasants?
Sign of the times. Saskia treats the peasantry as our equals. And once you let a dog inside, it will never sleep in the doghouse again. But that's not for me to judge. The point is, you can make good coin off this place.
Any rules to this?
Each contender puts down his stake, which rises the more fights he wins. If you want to fight, put down some coin. Up for the next fight, or are you just going to stand there and go?
That's right. It's Weenie Warmer Wednesdays.
A worthy contender, please.
For starters, you'll fight a novice.
Yeah.
Stand
jeez.
and fight, but first, show me your coin.
I'll put the full 20. How about that? How is it that on this weird little meter you can fill out 10? Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Disregard me.
In that case, betting is now open.
Let's do it.
Stop stroking him and rough him up!
Hey DK, welcome back. Oh, I'm not paying attention. You're not on the user list right now, DK. I didn't see you were here.
Afraid of him!
Oh! Oh, yeah.
Slug him between the eyes!
Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
You got lost in the wave there, DK. I see you now, don't worry. You're still not on the user list for me, though, which is bizarre.
A worthy contender.
Oh, you never left.
The better the
Oh.
opponent, the better the fight. The better the fight, the higher the stakes. The higher the stakes, the bigger the winnings.
It is bizarre, though, that Twitch chat is always, like, kind of busted, so it's not surprising that I just don't see you in the list for some reason. Half the time, I only know who's here by who's talking anyway.
In that case, betting is now open.
Yeah, alright, let's punch out another dude.
Bite his balls.
Let's not do that. Oh, yeah. Big ol' headbutt.
Stop stroking him and rough him up!
Do we ever get to fight dwarves? Whoosh! Big
Don't be
clothesline.
afraid of him!
That
Big
was a
old
sight for
clothesline.
sore eyes. Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your win. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
Ah, sure am, buddy.
A worthy contender, please.
Excellent. This is the strongest lad I know. He's knackered many a plough horse. The fortune he's made in his fist-fighting career makes many a nobleman green with envy. Place your bets. Hurry, before it's too late.
I'm betting the farm. How about that? All the orange.
In that case, betting is now open. Bite his balls.
Whoa. Frame rate, please. Frame rate seems to suffer
it
a
between
bit.
the eyes.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. Oh, God. Big headbutt.
Don't be afraid of him!
Oh, and a drop kick, practically. Oh, oh, choke slam and a punch
Bite
to the
his
face.
balls.
Witcher Geralt cannot be
Finally,
stopped.
An end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. the pool is yours. A wonderful show of strength, precision, and agility. Seems there's no one left to challenge the new champion.
Champion.
You couldn't be more wrong.
Uh-oh.
Sir Silgrat,
It is I.
funny seeing you here. You've always claimed such fights were a primitive diversion for commoners.
A true knight duels another in the exquisite company of ladies and real gentlemen.
Oh, I'll never forget the great achievements of Selkirk in the tourneys.
On many occasions did my brother prove his greatness. Alas, the world's going to the dogs. Today a knight must challenge commoners to prove his bravery. But there's a witcher among you. And though his blood is no match for mine, his warring mastery is satisfactory. Perhaps when he drops to the ground at my feet, you'll realize I'm not merely Selkirk's brother. I'll be known as Silgrat, every witcher's worst nightmare. I challenge you, Witcher. The wager is 2 sacks of gold. Believe me, Silgrat doesn't challenge any old serf.
Wow. Oh, he was playing through Season 1 of Sam & Max? That's awesome. Sam & Max is fun times. In fact, I have a couple more Sam & Max games to go, so... And they go quick enough that I might want to play through one of them after this, because The Witcher 2 is going to be a long haul, and I'm going to want something refreshing and quick when I'm done with this game. But anyway, let's go beat up this stuffy knight type here.
You want to prove you're your brother's equal? Show me what you're made of.
Stand and fight.
Stop stroking him and wrap him up! Slug him between the eyes!
Oh! The big slam. Oh! Oh, takedown. And the punches. And an elbow to finish him off. Easy peasy.
You won. Finish me off.
I'm no murderer. Besides, it was only a fist fight.
I'd rather have died at your hands.
It was an honest fight, just like you wanted.
You fail to understand. My reputation is ruined, my honor gone.
I thrashed you and won a pile of coin. Not sure I care about your reputation.
We'll meet again. Silgrat forgets no insult.
Congratulations to the victors, and thanks to the vanquished. You proved your mastery, Witcher. Fighting you is an honor. Let's tend to the pool!
Give me all of the money.
Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
How much money do I have now? Inventory. I have 1,686 orange.
Slug him between the eyes!
A score to settle. Wait for events to unfold. What quest is this? Oh, this is the guy I just beat up. So, he is going to follow me, and I guess he's going to try to kill me at some point if I had to guess. But anywho, I still don't know what to do about the succubus quest. So,
Stop
let
stroking
me
him and wrap him up!
recap what is going on with the succubus quest. There's so many people were out of the channel at the time. So there's an elf right out here, Elias, and excuse me. He accused, well, he didn't accuse anybody. He said a bunch of men around town, both elves and humans, were being killed by something. We investigated the 2 locations where their bodies rested.
Witcher.
And we found them killed with slash marks on them, and they smelled like sulfur. So Geralt immediately assumed that a succubus must have killed them.
I'll say it again.
However,
Humans are strange.
once we used Dandelion to find the succubus claimed that Elias was a former lover of hers that was killing all of her other lovers, I guess, because he was jealous. And the succubus basically has sex with men for energy to stay alive, but she insists that she doesn't kill them. So now we either have to accuse Elias of killing all the men out of jealousy, or kill the succubus for killing the men. But there's no real evidence either way. And Dandelion made very good bait. We still don't know where Dandelion went. He was lying in this bed. Here is our succubus, though. There she is. Unfortunately, none of them seem to be giving me any proof. And I want to help the succubus.
You're back, yet the elf still lives.
But she doesn't have any proof. I can either kill her. Yeah, there's the boobs, Doc. There are the boobs. She's even got fur halfway up her legs. And hooves. If you're into that kind of thing. So, to accuse Elias, it says accuse Elias in Yorvith's presence. However, I don't... Sapling, you have an ad right now? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. I can't find proof that it was Elias that did it, though. And Yorvith won't accept my accusation without proof that it was Elias. But there's no real proof either way. So here's one of the here's a dwarf that died. And I need to find some kind of proof. Because they do make it seem like a choice. I can either choose one or the other. Let me look at the map. Where else is the map telling me? It's a pointer inside the town. I think that's where Yorvith is currently at. Right there. The center of the screen. That's where Yorvith is at. However, there's like 3 markers on the mini-map. Yet I can only see 2 markers on this map. And it's like there's one right on the mini-map right now, and then there's those 2 arrows up at the top of the mini-map there. Sapling, are you out of the ads there? Because I'm gonna make one more pass by just for you, buddy. How you doing? Whoa, boobs. So, I'm looking for evidence that she didn't do it, or evidence, more specifically, evidence that Elias did do it. And so far, I am finding nothing. So anyway, let's keep looking. Maybe I need to head back to the catacombs. Is there better evidence there that she didn't do it, maybe? Good guy, Pseudo. So, let's go to the catacombs and see if I can't find any evidence there, since I didn't... Do I have surgical instruments in the game? I don't think so. I don't know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, I like this when you get home from work. Whoa. I need them to properly examine the bodies. Oh, she did say that, or he did say that, didn't he? When I was looking at the body in the catacombs, there was a chunk of something stuck in his arm. And Geralt said, I can't remove that without the proper tools. Maybe proper tools. I think that's all the help I need, Doc. Because if I had to guess, I know Triss, at the beginning of the game, Triss said she was doing an autopsy on the other assassin. So I bet there's another quest that I'm supposed to do to find Triss. Maybe I have to find her first. Where the heck is that quest? Hatred symbolized. Kill the Wraith or deceive it. Returning memories. What happened to the quest to find Triss? I could have swore it was a quest and it was like go... The last thing I heard about Triss was some dwarf saw her get carried away by a troll. Learn more about harpies. There it is. Where is Triss? Duh, it's the one called Where is Triss Merigold? Search the ravines mentioned by the old dwarf. Let's go do that. Save. Let me look at the map real quick. Thank you, Slastic. It is indeed the one called Where is Triss Merigold? Let's head out of town again and see if we can't find her. Because I bet she has some surgical tools. So let's find the ravine, I guess. Ooh. Circle of Strength. For the next 5 minutes, I have enhanced strength from the Circle of Power. Am I going the right way? Have I read any of the Aragon books? I saw the movie. Everyone said it was a really bad movie, but I saw it. I never read the books, though. I did hear somebody, didn't somebody say that the books were written by, like, some young kid or something? Like, the writer was pretty young? Or am I hallucinating? I might have read that on Reddit, so I don't know if that person was telling the truth or not. Stocky keep telling us about the Dresden Files. One of these days, whenever I get around to actually renewing my library card, I want to get the Dresden Files from the local library. Yeah, I heard a lot of people say the movie sucked for Aragon. I thought the movie was okay. So... What is this? I don't know what that is. But I think this might be the ravine. We're supposed to find Triss. The books are long and boring. Oh no. To be honest, a lot of times when I read books, since I have a 30-minute drive to work every day, a lot of times I'll get the audiobook. Oh. Hello, sir. You're not cooking my girlfriend, are you? I hope you are not, sir.
Who there?
A witcher.
Bumpkin's wishes sent to me kill. So be. Kill, quick. No pain.
First tell me, where's the woman you kidnapped?
Kidnap none! Aye, troll!
A dwarf saw you carrying a human woman.
Made stupid. Sick she. Me carry. Her help. Feed. Pet. But she run go. Mrs. first run go. Redhead then. All gone. Soup only stay.
What's in the pot?
Soup. Elf and onion. Good. One try?
Elf and onion soup. Sounds delicious.
Where did you get the elves?
Mrs. bring from Garley's. Like I bring Redhead.
The redhead's in the soup too?
No. Redhead run go. Mrs. run go. All gone. Only soup stay.
Those are creepy trolls.
I don't really care for onions.
Stupid wisher. Elf good taste with onions. Tomato-like.
Tell me, troll, what happened here?
Me in gullies, Mrs. in gullies. Bones found. Nice to know. And wham! Humis from Skyfall.
You're lying, troll. People don't fall from the sky.
Troll true tell. Flash crack. 2 Humis drop where Dumble ship. Humi man, big as troll. And woman. I go see.
Was the man bald? Did he have a scar?
Wish a man likes man. See, I from far. Bald, yes. Scar no see. Run he go to gullies. Leave redhead Hume down. See I go. Redhead grown. Her pain. Closer I creep. Run she not come. Let her grow. Take me Hume woman. Go home. Mrs. angry. Call Hume wench thin bones. Hungry Mrs. Yap and yap. Then run go own for food. Give water, redhead Hume. Leaves cover leg. Hume redhead nice. Pet she when sleeps. Redhead have kerchief. Nice to sniff. Mrs. come back. Elves in hand. Drop thin wench. Egypt she call. Mrs. Yap. Rag give. Troll say not. Nice to feel. Stench troll like. Mrs. say she or me. Troll think. Nice redhead. Nice rag stench. Troll, Mrs. tell. Mrs. Troll with log beat and run go. Even left elves.
What happened to the redhead?
Redhead wrong pain. Redhead stay. Pain gone. Redhead run go.
See you, Doc, or
at
Slastic.
night.
Thanks for watching. Have fun at work.
Sleep. Wind howl empty.
Do you still have the redhead's bandana?
No, Mrs. take away. Old bug leave elves frag steal and run go.
Where did she go, your wife?
Gullies, Mrs. Gullies like. Gullies me like.
Why don't I look for her?
Wish a Mrs. no kill. Good old bug. Little batty.
I won't hurt your woman.
Mrs. tell come back. Below, be terrible. Wind howl empty.
Fine. I'll tell your mate to come back. But I need the redhead's bandana.
Mrs. have. Mrs. good. She up give. Soon as she back.
So I gotta find the female elf, get her to return to her husband here, so I can get the bandana, so I can take it to the sorceress, and we can track down Triss. Holy crap! Right. So where is this gully we're supposed to be going to? Way the heck out there, wherever that is. Is it this way? This is a pretty large area. Oh god.
Damn it!
Wow, this is a strong sword. Can't see a thing. Jeez, this sword I got is super strong compared to what I was using. Oh, uh-oh. It's the nicest troll you've seen. Yeah. I agree, Doc. I picture all trolls on the internet to look exactly like those guys. Out of all the different renditions of what trolls might look like, according to various video games, I think this game does it the best. It's a pretty good image of what trolls might look like, and it keeps them ugly without looking like totally disgusting, and, you know, just stupid enough that they're not society, but they're not monsters either. Whoa, look at this place. Jeez. This place is huge. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin, do-da-dee-da-da-ding, ba-da-doom, ba-da-doom, ba-da-doo-da-doo, ba-da-doo, da-da-doo, ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo. Okay, I'm going this way. According to the arrow. I think those are harpies down there.
Come on!
This place seems to be Harpy Central. This game does everything the best. I agree this game is, seems to be getting better and better the more I play it. Like, the beginning of the game was kind of rough to me, the tutorial and stuff. I was kind of like, okay, you know. Just setting the ballista, helping the king fight. It was a very much like a Call of Duty type intro area that was definitely made to sell the game as a demo or something. But now that you're into the real meat and potatoes of it, it's pretty awesome. Use the harpy trap. Do I have harpy traps? I know I have the recipe for harpy traps. Harpy claws, harpy thingies. Let's see about crafting some harpy traps. Alchemy, alchemy, yada dee 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 dee. Did I buy the harpy trap? I don't think I bought it. Yeah, I didn't buy it. I'll have to come back later. Xenoblade has better art. I don't know. This game is pretty awesome looking. Xenoblade does have really good art, though. Wind Waker HD also has amazing art. No doubt about it. They're all very good-looking games. Die! God, this area is killing my frame rate. Because it's just too awesome. It's just too awesome. Computer can't handle it. One thing I want to do, I have Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii. And, you know, I've been playing it on the Wii U. But I would like to play it on Dolphin, just to see it in 1080p. As I've heard that the game looks super amazing on Dolphin. It's such a long game, though, I don't want to outright say that I want to play through the whole game again. Sounds like a troll. Oh no!
She's wounded. Let her bleed.
Better lunge at her all at once. She's weakened.
Not worth the risk.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
We're mercenaries. Currently on King Hansel's pay. We were sent here on reconnaissance. Barely escaped with our lives from that mist of specters. Now we're up against a furious she-troll. Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia.
The White Wolf. We could use professional help, Witcher.
Will you help us?
A choice. Good guy Geralt says she needs to live.
I can't let you kill her.
Since when does a monster slayer take their side?
None of your business. I need her, and you need to leave.
She killed 2 of my men.
Walk away, and nobody else will get hurt.
You won't help? Fine. Just don't disturb us. We'll manage ourselves.
The troll needs to live.
The troll will die.
Then you'll have to kill me, too.
In that case, adieu, Witcher.
Those French buttholes. Gotta beat this punk. How is that hitting his shield? Whoops, I hit the wrong guy. Ow. God, I'm hitting his shield. Let's get behind him. Take that.
Enough! We surrender! Throw down your arms, men! Spare us! Witcher, the king will pay our ransom.
I'm not looking for a ransom. Leave the troll alone and go your way.
You'll let us go?
You can't return through the mist. It's certain death.
The soldiers of fortune. We're not afraid of death.
Neither do we foolishly seek it. The Witcher's right.
Commander, we were to find a Witcher.
A bald one with a snake medallion. This one's white-haired, with a wolf in his neck.
Uh-oh.
You're looking for Letho.
You know him?
You could say that. I'm looking for him too. What do you know about him?
Sheila de Tanserville told us to search the ravines for this Letho. All we found was a camp strewn with dead Scoia'tael. This Letho was responsible for the bloodbath, and he did not act alone.
Where was this?
On the other side of the Wraith's Mist.
What were you to do with him?
Kill him, and anyone with him.
Whoa.
Anyone? Are you sure?
That was the order.
Do you know where Letho is?
Somewhere on the other side of this mist. We found a trail, but then the mist descended. We got lost, and emerged from it here.
I advise you to surrender to the rebels.
That would be new to me. I am Adam Pangrat, known as a Dieu.
You won't survive for long out here.
They'll hang us. They know Henselt hired us.
Go to Cecil Burden. He'll treat you fairly. But don't count on him outbidding Henselt.
Hear that, boys? Let's meet the Dragon Slayer. The Witcher claims we'll be safe and sound. Gather the wounded. Stop buggering and move out.
Yeah, alright, let's talk to the she-troll.
Humi's trolls, see? To kill Humi's itchy. Would kill trolls, sure. You, other. Good, you help. Troll, you help.
If you want to help me, go back to your old man.
No! Idjit Humi redhead grope.
He's alone now. He misses you.
Tell him, too late.
Return to your husband if you want to repay me.
Troll don't want, but troll will. For you other, you good.
Mrs. Bag! Good! Troll-like!
Me back for Wisha asked. Stay away if Wisha not ask.
Mrs. Wise!
Idjit you. Humi woman grope.
No more! Never again!
Give me the bandana.
Here, stupid old buck.
Troll give horn. In danger, wisher blow, troll come.
Thanks. I'll remember that. Now go to your mate. Maybe pick her some flowers first.
Flowers? No! Flowers stench. Troll bring bird dung.
Idjit! What troll doing there?
Friend of Trolls. Achievement.
See! Stench!
Stench will run. Go!
Humi stench! Sleep no me! Want what?
Don't be, but coulda love no.
Half the time, I don't know what he's talking about. But yeah, I got achievement for that. Called Friend of Trolls or something like that. What was it called? Friend of Trolls. I got it for spare all of the trolls in the game. I did not kill a single troll. So there's that. Now we need to go back to town, give Triss's bandana to Philippa Einhart, and we can track down Triss. Do I think they'll make a Tales of Graces 2 due to the ending? Probably not. I don't think the ending left it very open. It seemed like they pretty much tied up the ending with the DLC kind of thing. As for the Elder Scrolls Online, I've never played it, but it does look kind of cool. I don't want to go into it, though, thinking it'll play like one of the main Elder Scrolls titles, because I know it won't. But I also don't really want to pay for it, so if it ever goes free to play, then I'll definitely try out Elder Scrolls Online, but you know, right now I don't really see a reason to do it. It doesn't seem that good. Doesn't seem worth money, at least. Alright, let's go talk to Philippa. Philippa. If I can only remember where her house is.
Regards!
Which way? Ooh, I think I can go this back way. That's the way I always forget. It's weird though, this town is so complicated. I literally have to keep trying to figure out how to get around. I keep forgetting where I need to go. The arrow's pointing me that way, actually. Do I really need to go this way? They are getting rid of the subscription? Oh, it's gonna be like Guild Wars. That's cool. I should pay Papers, Please. I agree, actually. I bought Papers, Please on a Steam sale a while ago, but still haven't played it. So one of these days, I actually would like to play Papers, Please. Maybe I should do that on stream. Why wouldn't I like it, Doc? What about that game wouldn't I like? Tell me. Philippa. Help me.
You wanted to discuss something?
I've got Triss's bandana.
Have you learned anything?
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
2 of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvith, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the Elven messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything else?
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time. What's going on out there?
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
The Dragonslayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
God,
Where's the
jeez.
prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
Dogs growl at cats, cats hiss at the dogs. A noble's a wolf to a peasant.
Forget those animalistic similes and take care of it. I'll try to locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
Uh-oh.
I remember.
Hopefully not due to him being dead and stuff. Level up. Alright. Let's look at the character panel, see what we can level up. Over on the old sword fighting chart. What do we got? We got sword damage. We got amount of vigor needed to block incoming blows. Tough guy, damage reduction. Vitality. Unlocks the ability to deal damage to many opponents. That sounds useful. So I'm going to take Violence, which gives us extra sword damage, as well as this Whirl ability. We'll upgrade Whirl. How do we whirl anyway? Doesn't tell us. Where is Triss Merigold? Wait for events to unfold. Stop the peasants from lynching the prince. Ugh. Doc, I don't think... I've watched a couple people play it on Twitch, and I don't think Papers, Please looks that boring. Am I going to play this for the rest of the stream? For the rest of tonight, yes. I'm only going to be streaming for probably 10 or 15 more minutes, and then I'll be done for the night. But yeah, this is all I'm playing for the rest of tonight. If I do Papers, Please, it might be... You know, if I take a break from this game for a day or two, that might be a good game to play. It's like the title says, this is day 7 of this game, so I'm starting to get slightly tired of just playing only this game.
Shut your trap if you don't know what's going on!
Those dwarves are so loud. This is not the right way. Anywho, so yeah, I might take a break from it sometime in the near future, but today and tomorrow I'll likely be playing this game still. But who knows? One of these days, I might try Papers,
Such judgment
Please.
is above their station.
I definitely will
Lords
eventually.
and lords will never be on the same side.
Humans only care how their asses rise as their stations do.
They're playing into Henselt's hands. If they start at each other's throats, we'll have to face the end.
Everyone's
Geralt!
here.
It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Aedirnian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge. Looks like things are getting nasty.
Uh-oh.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Scalen Baldon. I keep order in Vergen.
Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Yorvith!
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stennis and Olgan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Calton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Scoia'tael keep an eye on him.
Why's the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off! We need to act quickly.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Roll it down, you surly
Oh
dog.
man, I don't have much time.
Change your tone when we put a sickle
Saskia's
to
on the
your
bier
throat.
with Henselt at the gates.
Save your threats
Wraiths
for
fill
your
the mist, and commoners
hog-smelling
and nobles are at each other's
Say,
throats.
Witcher, come over here.
This is nonsense.
Who's
what would the
this?
prince gain with the virgin's death?
I could tell you what he lost with her life.
Corn?
What do you want?
We of noble birth always had to protect the plebs from their own stupidity. If not for us, the world...
I don't have time to listen to songs praising the nobility. Know anything about the attempt on Saskia's life?
No, I don't. But whatever the truth, the mob cannot lynch one of royal blood.
So truth means nothing to you. That's what makes us different.
I didn't say I don't care about truth. Just keep in mind, there's a world order that mustn't be destroyed.
An order that allows injustice.
If the prince turns out to be involved in this attempted murder, he should face a tribunal. The rabble doesn't understand the principles ruling the world.
Or they do understand them and simply don't like them.
Saskia is a wise woman, but there's one thing she doesn't take into consideration. This war will be over one day. Who will sow the crops and milk the cows then? Saskia called the serfs to arms. Do you think they'll want to plough fields again?
You may be right, but it's certainly not my business who'll plow your fields. Farewell.
Give
Guilt
us
must
this
be
whole
proven.
power.
Otherwise, it's
Roll
vigilante
it down,
justice.
you surly
Grant you
dog.
that, Rainstone.
You will change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat.
Why is he lingering about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel.
Those witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stennis for a pouch.
He better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets. Throwing their weight about too much they are.
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones. What's it really all about? Who's backing you?
We want justice.
We don't need no one backing us. We knows what to do.
How would you punish the prince?
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a nightmare.
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
It's not certain she'll live.
Then we'll choose another who'll manage. But he must be one of us lads. That way he'll understand us.
And all people is gonna be equal. Our way.
And the non-humans?
We have enough dung on the fields. Let non-humans find a non-human land.
Away with them!
What a dick. Sapling, this is Central Time, Central US time, so it is 5 minutes until 11 p.m. here in Illinois. Beautiful Illinois.
You know Saskia's servant?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guard him.
I think I gotta talk to this Willie.
What's it really all...
We
How...
If
It's...
then
And...
we
away.
Yeah, very good.
Farewell.
Give us this horplower!
Talk to the suspect
Rolling
peasant.
down, you surly dog!
Serfs and lords will never be on the
I
same
need
side.
to find the suspected peasant.
He's on very good terms.
They say someone cast a spell.
There goes the PC.
Squirrels, witches,
Is that you?
army led by a woman.
I've been looking for you.
I don't know you.
You caused quite a commotion. Afraid of something?
No, nothing.
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing, don't know nothing, and didn't see nothing.
Tell me everything you know about the attempt on Saskia's life.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody said the Virgin is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Olcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on my mother's grave I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
I was put in Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. They wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, "Just clear the servants from the kitchen." Nothing more. Reverend Olcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
The gods leave me anyway.
Gather information to find the priest's house with Cecil Burden's help. Don't have much time. Oh god, how do I find that? Wasn't Cecil Burden in the thing here?
Who will the
Cecil?
Witcher side with?
He's on very good terms with that damned elf.
What would the
Maybe
prince
he
gain with
has
the Virgin's
good
death?
Uh-oh.
I could tell
Go
you
get
what
the
he
lads,
lost
we
for
won't
life.
stand for this.
Power.
What?
As I see it,
It's
it's
good to see someone's taking care
I'll
of
cut
it.
the block
Guilt
off
must
the
be
next
proven.
man who dares try
Otherwise,
his
it's
luck.
vigilante
Uh-oh.
justice.
I'll grant you that.
Where is Cecil? Is that Cecil?
Give us
No.
this horplower!
That's the other guy.
Rolling down, you surly dog!
You will change your tone when we put
How
a
do I find
sickle to your
Cecil?
throat. The prince has it coming, methinks.
They all
If
just
not
look
for
like
that
dwarves.
damned
Bloody
Yorvith, the
bastard
serfs would
poisoned the
probably be
bastard.
hanging the prince by now.
Oh, is that arrow pointing me to him? Cecil!
You say she is dead. You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
This is the wrong area, isn't it? Map. Oh, you're in Wisconsin? Cool. Cecil is... Oh, he is right up here. In this house, I think. Cecil!
They lie in wait for their lord and prince. Humans are an odd lot. I certainly hope Scalen can clean up this mess. What can I do for you, Witcher?
I need to know where Reverend Olcan used to live.
Simple. Let me show you on the map. It's about right here.
Alright. I'll tell him about the harpy hair later.
See you.
We gotta figure this out right now. They keep telling us we don't have much time. I like how I can wave my hand to get rid of the green stuff on the green screen. It's pretty awesome. It's like wiping away fuzz, like wafting the stuff away from me.
I had a dream. We were mining up at the face of the drive like in the old days.
Search Olcan's room. Where the heck is he? Is his house? What was the marker here? I think they're taking me the wrong way. Maybe it's the right way. Is it this house? Yes. The walls have ears is the name of the quest.
Strange aura.
Whoa.
Nothing interesting.
Nothing in the books? What about on the desk? What did it say? Olcan's notes. Oh, dang it. I accidentally unequipped my boots because this menu system is bizarre. Books, books, books. Alkin's notes. Let me read the notes. There's a diagram of a thingy with a dragon something or other. Okay. Is that how to make poison or something? Wait for events to unfold. Oh my god, am I really encumbered? No. Why am I... Oh, I just... You walk in here. Okay. Alright. Let's get back to the castle thing and see what happens. I don't know, Sapling.
I got a serious career proposal yesterday.
I kind of play it by ear. I play it day to day to see what I'm going to be streaming. Normally, I just keep streaming the game that I'm currently playing until I finish it. But with long games like this, sometimes I make exceptions and take a day off here and there. So chances are this weekend, maybe, I might play Papers, Please.
Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
This is nonsense.
Humans
what would
only
the prince
care
gain
how
with
their
the virgin's
asses rise
death?
as their stations
I could tell you what he lost
They're
with her
playing
life.
into Henselt's
Power.
hands. If they start
As I
at each
see
other...
Why is he lingering up?
Though...
He better search for a...
Yeah, once...
This guy doesn't have any dialogue.
Farewell.
Who wants
Guilds
to
must
talk
be
to?
proven. Otherwise, it's
Rolling
vigilante
down,
justice.
you silly dog!
Wait
And you
for
see
events
what
to
they did to
unfold.
her?
Tone when we put a sickle
The prince
to
is
your
only
throat.
the beginning. Calton and
Save
his
your
life won't
threats
respect
for your
anyone or anything.
hog-smelling woman.
Things look bad. The peasants are furious. They finally have a chance to strike back for all the wrongs.
The noblemen won't yield.
They're a cowardly lot.
They know their heads will follow Stennis's.
It's a deadlock, with the prince's guilt still to be proven.
Yarpin says it's someone from Edirn. Sheldon, on the other hand, would shave his beard if it's not Hensel's spies.
Tomorrow I will be streaming at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's when I usually start pretty much almost every day. I stream about 6 days a week, starting at 8 p.m. Central Time, usually until 11 or 12. Longer on the weekend, of course. So that's when I will be starting up tomorrow night. If you followed me, then you'll get an email right when I go live and you'll be ready to join me. Alright, let's see. What do these guys have to say?
Anyone reached the prince in his chamber?
Not even close. The nobles guard him like a matron does her ward's hiney.
If the rabble slaughters the prince, there'll be no stopping them. They'll start doing things their own nasty way.
That's why the nobles will support the prince even if they believe he's guilty.
I'm sure Stennis' hands are dirtier than a peasant girl's fucked in a barn.
Oh.
Why would Sheldon suspect Henselt?
He'd sooner reach an agreement with Stennis than Saskia. Her death would be very convenient.
Zoltan?
I'm wondering how anyone could manage to poison the wine. Saskia's a quick-witted lass. She doesn't let just anyone near. Someone she knew.
Thanks for
must have
watching,
done it.
Sapling. I'll see you next time. Whoops. Dang it. I hit the wrong button. Trying to navigate these... Oh, man.
How are things over there?
Nothing new. The serfs, like young wenches, are eager but scared.
Has Yarpin got any evidence?
He might be right with those feelings. After all, not just anyone can pass through the Wraith's mist. It has to be someone local.
Give us this horsepower!
Rolling dung, you...
Alright.
You will change your tone when we...
Hold on, real quick. I just gotta use the washroom real quick. I want to finish at least this little section of the quest because they seem to be ratcheting up the tension. So, I'm not gonna end just yet, but I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Let's take a look and see. This is, it tells us to keep gathering more opinions.
Save your threats for your hog
Let's see if we can't talk to...
I hope at least you'll refrain from doing anything stupid.
Let's talk to the prince.
I want to speak with the prince.
You're unique then. Everyone else wants to tear him limb from limb.
We won't let you in.
Only I can help your prince.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Are you mad?
Silence! I'm in command here, and I grant the Witcher leave to enter.
Please, Master.
Are you here to kill me, Monster Slayer?
I'm here for your help. You can save Saskia.
Do you hear them? They want my head. They equate the words of some village idiot with mine. I am the heir to the Edirnian throne, the rightful ruler of this land, descendant of Demavend and Verferil.
Prince, if you help me heal Saskia, the people will forget.
If I don't help you, they'll kill me. This is blackmail.
This is a deal.
What do you want?
What is with this? My green screen is so weird today.
Did you poison her?
Of course not. Even if I had, do you think I would boast about it? Don't be a fool.
I'm trying to help. Not only Saskia, but you, Your Highness.
I won't yield to that rabble. Never. One smear is all they needed to lay siege to my doorstep. Do you really think I should plead my innocence every time some village idiot says the prince did it? Or maybe go out there and beg them for mercy? Never!
You merely need to convince them that you're innocent. Prove it wasn't you and they'll walk away.
And if I am innocent, yet lack proof thereof? You claim you wish to help me. Do so. Convince the people to believe me. You'll not regret it.
You're trying to bribe me.
I want only to make a contract. Think about it.
I need royal blood for a potion that will heal Saskia.
Do you mock me?
You owe Saskia your life. She carried you away from the Wraith's battle.
It was her duty, as it would have been of any Edirnian. Besides, my realm is falling apart, and she is responsible. Saskia and her rebels routed the royal forces at Gillette and on the banks of the Dyfni. For practical purposes, the Edirnian army no longer exists.
Those rebels are the last hope you have of stopping Henselt.
And what then? A pig herd will be crowned and appoint a shoeshine his Secretary of State.
Don't think that far ahead. Your Highness, just a few drops of your blood will cure Saskia. Vergen can defend itself only if she's in command.
I've already said I owe this girl nothing. I'll not yield to blackmail even if it costs me my life. I'll go to the axe, my head held high. And I'll certainly not surrender even a drop of royal blood to save a peasant girl. Guards!
Uh-oh.
What is it, sire?
Show the Witcher out.
Is everything in order, sire?
We had a chat, but we are through. Think on what I told you, Geralt.
I will.
Rolling dung.
Enough of this charade!
Uh-oh.
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why! The mongrel covets the crown!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the Virgin sips it.
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince poisoned the wine.
Stannis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stannis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene Damed the prince can, curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stannis could do it.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stannis' leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stannis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olcan got what he deserved when Hensel cleaved his head. Now it's Stannis' time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
Those are just words. Too much guesswork and not enough evidence. You can't convict anyone based on that.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world.
And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Edirn?
Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Edirn, can judge me.
Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you?
I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign!
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
So you've forgotten how you tried to bribe me when I was at your house?
How about that, snout face?
This is slander.
There are no witnesses, Witcher.
Uh-oh. I can't tell if he's supposed to have actually done it or not. I mean, I'm gonna try to side with him, I guess.
The prince has a right to a fair trial, no matter if he's guilty or not. We can't deny him that. What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him from the nearest tree or tear him limb from limb. What will happen if we allow a lynching? What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't desire to avenge their wrongs, real and imagined? Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the exasperated mob? And where will it lead?
Yeah.
The peasants are furious.
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
But they haven't forgotten about Stennis, and won't. It'll be that way until Saskia regains consciousness.
She won't keep order by strength alone.
Unless it's a great strength.
We need an authority figure, and royal blood.
5 courts go to waste in the Dwarven dungeon at the moment.
There's also Henselt.
Going into that haunted mist is madness. Stealing Stennis away would be easier.
No. Anything involving Stennis will cause a riot.
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt's army with this rabble, which is why I'm going to get reinforcements.
Where?
4 Scoia'tael units await in hiding to the east. Time to summon them.
You'll make it in time?
I must.
Quest failed? Oh no. Obtain some of Henselt's blood for the Royal Blood quest. Talk to Philippa about Triss Marigold. My god. Well, there you have it. I am going to have to call it quits here tonight. We've ended on the note of failing the Royal Blood quest. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles on a first playthrough of a game. We'll have to try better on the second playthrough at some point to see if we can't not mess that up. So anywho, thanks for watching, everybody. I had a great time playing. Hope you had a great time watching. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central, as always. So make sure to hit that follow button if you want to see me play tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. And we'll see you then. So bye, everybody. Have a great night, and thanks for watching.